We're gonna have a dance party before we start. Ready, Ruby? This is her one of her favorite songs. And I just like to start this way, right? Ready? Ready? Say hi. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Dance party before we start. My little one's down here and she's dancing. I hope you're dancing at home. Ooh, I thought this was the edited version. Apparently it wasn't. Hi, guys. Let me shut the door. Okay, now I'm all out of breath. It was like my workout. You want to say hi? Say hi. Tell everybody hi. Say we had a dance party, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll finish the dance party in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm so happy that you're here. Seriously, the people that jump on the live trainings on Mondays and Thursdays, I just love you. I really do. But I appreciate everybody that listens to recording. That's the beauty of this business, is that you fit it into the mom cracks or the work cracks of your day. And I think that's amazing. So, hey, Christy. Oh my gosh, I need to catch my breath. Man, that was a big dance party in the beginning. So today we're going to talk about the customer journey. Hey, Amber, you guys missed the dance party. Like, it was pretty incredible. I'm just saying.
Mommy wants to say we love.
Yeah?
We love.
So this is real life. She's here hanging out with me. Hey, Carla. Okay, we have to be quiet for just a little bit, okay? Okay. And so today we're going to talk about the customer journey and the process of the gift giving that we as coaches are able to do for people. Okay, so we're going to, let me move my computer. I have my whiteboard handy here because I'm a visual person. So I want y'all to see, and I might have to turn my light off because it's casting a glare. So we will turn the light off and you're going to get to see the real me. Because I'm telling you, like, check this out. Like, watch, okay? Like, I look probably 31. Because I'm about that. And look, I look 10 years younger. That's how I feel anyway. Okay, so, Ruby. Okay, so I apologize, you guys, for that. My daughter still wants to have our dance party. So here's the customer journey. Oh, no, it's going to be backwards, isn't it? Let me flip this around and see if we can... There, I think you guys can read it now. Let me know if you guys can't read that. What? Okay, go downstairs and see if Bailey can have a dance party with you. Go downstairs and ask Bailey to have a dance party. Say you want a dance party. Thank you. Okay, guys, so here's my customer journey that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Oh, gosh. We're going to have a little breakdown. Hey, Ruby, it's okay, honey. You can come in, but Mommy has to talk, okay? Okay, so here's a customer journey, you guys. I don't know if you can see me or not, but here's the start. And this is where we're adding people to our social media. This is Instagram. This is Facebook. This is your blog. Whatever form you are using on social media, this is adding to your network right here. And that is an important piece of the puzzle, because that right there is, you want people to think, yes, I made the best decision by following them. I am better because I'm following them on social media. I am learning something because I'm following them on social media. This right here is where people are getting to know you. This is where you're gaining trust. This is, I mean, think of this as like you're going to church or something and you're meeting a new person. Like, this is where people start to get to know you. And that process right there is so important, and you cannot skip that step. You can't skip it. Any of these steps you cannot skip. So this is why it's so important to post and not copy other coaches. This is why it's so important to be yourself, because that's how people get to know you. People aren't going to get to know the real you unless you're yourself. That's also why it's so important to not copy other people, because people won't get to know the real you. They're going to get to know somebody else, and then you're going to be attracting people into your team that are not really like you. And the goal of this, right, is to help people. But not only that, but you want to attract people that are like you, because it makes the business way more fun. So this is, like I said, adding to your network. This is adding people to your social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, blogging, whatever, Snapchat, whatever social media you have, that's the avenue that you're taking, okay? So the goal then, of course, is to help people. That's why we're coaches. So we're going to take them through this journey. So these are cars. These little squares are cars, and this is the road, okay? So we're on a road trip with people. Like, think of it like a road trip. And so we're on this road trip, okay? And we're adding people into our car. And in our instance, it's like a really big bus, okay? We're like driving it because people, like, it's our social media, so we're the ones driving it, and we're adding people. We're saying, come on, join me in this journey. Like, come follow them at my page. Come follow me, okay? So this is the first car, okay? And this is why it's so key to be yourself, because you're adding people to your big bus. So you're on this journey, and the goal then from there is to get them to join some sort of free group. And I'm going to say it's another gift. So here's my present. Okay? So it's a free group of some kind. So it's we're giving this gift to people, okay? So we are in this bus, and we're going to invite everybody in this bus to join us in this some sort of free group. Whether it's a free BOD group, whether it's a free clean eating group, whether it's a group to help heal a diastasis recti. Okay, honey. Hold on, okay? And then I'll help you, okay? So you're inviting them to join you in some sort of free group. Now, not everybody that you ask from this group is going to say yes to you in this free group, because they have lives going on, right? Maybe they are going on a vacation. Maybe all their kids are starting school and it's just a hectic week for them. Maybe they're just not ready to start their health and fitness journey, okay? So this, just know, like, let's say you add 100 people to your social media platforms, not all these 100 people are going to say yes to this, okay? We're just playing with numbers here. Let's say 50 people say yes to joining you in this free group that you're running, okay? So now you're working more one-on-one with these 50 people. They're in a private group with you on Facebook. They're getting to know you a little bit more. You guys are having more one-on-one conversations back and forth. They're figuring out, this is why it's so important to be yourself 100%, because you want people, the goal is that you want people to say, I really like this girl, or she's not my kind of girl. She's not my cup of tea. And to be completely honest and vulnerable with you guys, that was a struggle for me. I'm a people pleaser, and I kind of like want everyone to like me. But I've learned that to get people to hear, I have to be myself. I have to be me, and me unapologetically. Okay? So you got 50 people in your free group, whether it's a 5-day free group, whether it's a ongoing free group. You've added people to that. You're getting to know them through this. So you've got those 50 people. Now you're inviting, after this is done, you're inviting these 50 people to a challenge group. And how you get these people to join a challenge group where they have to invest in themselves. They have to invest in themselves. You want to watch E-I-E-I-O? Ruby, I don't know. Do you know where the iPad is?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Here, come here, Ruby. We'll get it on my computer.
You know what? I think Bailey can get it to you on her computer, Ruby. I don't know where it is, honey. Okay? I'm almost done. Okay. So these people are in their in a challenge group. You're trying to get them over here. Now, in this process, we're not convincing people. We're not begging them. We are offering, once again, a gift that we have to offer. It's a solution. So in the mix of here to here, we have to be asking questions. What are their goals? What do they struggle with?
Let's go watch it.
What are they struggling with? What are their goals? What kind of obstacles do they have? What have they tried in the past that has worked? What hasn't worked? What do they struggle with? So you're asking these questions to see if this could be a solution for them. This could be a solution. Okay? So you're asking those types of questions. Now, again, not all 50 are going to say yes. Only a certain percentage. I think it's typically, you might get 5 out of 30 people that say yes, that they are ready to join you here. They are ready to make that commitment to themselves. They are ready to be held accountable. They are ready to make a difference, okay, in their life. Okay, so now you've got, let's say out of those 50, let's say maybe 10 join you, okay? Somewhere between 5 and 10 people will join you, okay, in this challenge group. In this challenge group, you're holding them accountable. You are still growing that relationship with them. Again, you're being 100% you. You are offering tons of value, because obviously for a person to transform, it's not just physical, right? It's mental. We are taking them through that journey of self-love, of learning that, it's not about perfection. We're human. We're going to have ups and downs, right? So they're getting results with our programs and our products, okay? They're getting results. They're falling in love with what this is. So how to transform these people into coaches is by helping them lead, helping them see the value in their posts, letting them know that they are inspiring other people in the challenge group, because they are. I mean, let's be real. It inspires me on days I don't feel motivated when I see people and challengers in my challenge group posting that they're drinking their shake, posting that they got their workouts. It inspires me to get it done, right? So you're feeding them. You're saying, oh my gosh, what you're doing is what I do. And you're inspiring me. You're inspiring other people. Dude. And then you can even say, hey, if you have a busy Saturday, do you mind posting in the group a morning post for us on Saturday morning? So they're already getting a taste of what we do as coaches. So it makes the transition from here to here a little easier. Say, hey, dude. Well, I say dude, but you may not say dude. You are already doing what I'm doing. Have you ever considered coaching? Have you ever considered doing what I'm doing? Because you're so natural at this. Whatever you're genuine, whatever you're authentically thinking about them, you ask them, have they ever considered coaching? Some might need the discount, okay? Some might just want that extra accountability. Some might want to do this full time. Obviously, you guys know not everybody wants to work the business like you want to work the business. Not everybody wants to tackle it like you want to tackle it, and that's okay. It's 100% okay. But the goal is to help people see that how awesome that they would be if they would genuinely be awesome, right? So through this process, you're asking them questions. You're trying to find out for them, what is the next step in their journey? What do they need or want that coaching could fulfill? Now, all of these 10 people probably won't say yes. And to be honest, if this is their first challenge group, they may not say yes the first time. They say on average, a person needs to hear about an opportunity about 7 times before they commit, before they're like, okay, I'm ready to do this. And they maybe need to hear it in different ways. Maybe it's through a social media post. Maybe it's through one-on-one conversations. There's different ways that different types of people need to hear about it. It might be through a sneak peek. It might be through a webinar. It's different people receive things in different ways. That's why it's important to be covering all these surfaces. And when I say that, I don't mean every single month. I don't mean that you need to be running all these things all the time, but it should be an opportunity for them to jump into something so that they can learn more about the opportunity. So again, not all 10 of these people will say yes. They typically say 1 in 10 will join you. 1 in 10. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say here about how to get them to hear. And I think a lot of it is just being honest with people, letting them know it's not a get-rich-quick thing, letting them know it's hard work, letting them know it's not going to happen like in 2 months. You're not going to make like 6 figures in 2 months. It's something that you like. To be good at this, to be good at this, you need 2 things. You need to naturally love people. You need to naturally love people. And the second thing is that you naturally need to want to help people, and you have to believe in what you're doing. And the only reason you're going to believe in what you're doing is if you've gotten results here. Otherwise, you feel like a salesperson, right? And ain't nobody got time for that. It's true though. Like you're going to be good at this when you get results here. So if you haven't gotten results here and you're a coach, it's okay, but you need to just step back and say, okay, I need to commit to a program. I need to commit to a product. I need to commit to Drinking Shakeology so I can have a story. You make a good coach when you have a story that reflects our programs and products that people can relate to, whether it's getting back into shape after having babies, whether it's getting off medications because you've lost the weight through programs and products, whether it's getting healthy and feeling good in your skin. Maybe you didn't need to lose weight, but maybe you just wanted to feel good in your clothing and you got results that way. Getting results doesn't always mean I lost 10 pounds. It can be I have energy. I need less coffee now. I was a skinny fat. I didn't need to lose weight, but I just wanted to feel better in my skin and in my clothing, okay? So you make a good coach when you've had results. And like I said, if you're stuck in your business, go back here. If you started here and you just need to make sure you're continually being a challenger and you're continually getting results of some kind, because that's what's relatable to other people. The people that get stuck in coaching is because they don't have a story here, okay? It's when everybody, all of us, Amber, myself, Lindsay, Jen, anybody in our business, anybody in our organization gets people that tell us no. It happens every single day. People are skeptical of Shakeology. People are skeptical of working out 30 minutes a day and getting results. But you stand a little taller and you stand with a little more confidence when you have your own story. When you have your own story and you can say, no, I know this works because I have more energy by drinking Shakeology. I know this works because I personally don't have as many cravings when I drink Shakeology. I know this works because I've been working out in my basement for 4 years and I get results this way. You have to have your own story with this. So here you are as a coach, and these people, like the 1 out of 10, have said yes, that they're ready to commit to coaching. How do you get them from coach to rock star coach? By meeting them where they're at. Not everybody is ready to run out of the gates. Like, I personally am a person that's just like, let's go, come on, let's go, I'm ready to go. But not everybody's there. There's a journey with that too, and it's equipping everybody, equipping all of your coaches, equipping everybody, and running with the willing. Equipping everybody, but running with the willing. And the willing will change. You might have a rock star coach that's running out the gate, and then the next day they decide whatever, like, I don't know, something happens and they don't want to do it. So you just have to just be running with the willing and not, I mean, I'm an emotional person, so that I've had to work on this myself, but not so much like blaming yourself for people falling off or getting so wrapped up into what they're doing and why they're not doing it. You literally just have to run with the willing. So this is a road trip. This is a road trip. Just to recap. These are buses. Okay? You're wanting to add a lot of people to your network so they get to know you. That's why it's so critical to be yourself. And along this journey, some people are going to fall off, or not fall off. We don't fall off a bus. Some people are going to get out of the bus, and that's okay. Because not everybody's going to be ready, 1, and 2, not everybody is going to feel like they can connect with you through your story that you've gotten here. Not everybody will, and that's 100% okay. But you get your confidence as a coach through your story that you've gotten as a challenger. And that's why this journey is so important. You can't add somebody to your network and expect them to be a rock star coach. You're skipping steps. This is, just in case you guys don't know, this is the vital process. This is what we learned at leadership, and what they came back to us and shared to the network. This is the vital process. You can't skip steps, because if you skip steps, then let's say you add somebody to your network and then immediately they join as a coach, they don't have a story yet. So you have to backtrack and say, that's fine if you want to be a coach, but let's get you plugged in here first and get you results. Let's develop your story. Does anybody have any questions? One other thing I really wanted to add, I was listening to Jamie Fitzpatrick's National Wake Up Call again this morning, and he said that everybody needs a why, and you don't necessarily need a why that makes you cry, but you need to share your why, and you need to share your why and be vulnerable through it on your social media platforms, right? We talk about being vulnerable, being real, being raw on our social media all the time. And yes, that can be with like being a mom and all these other things, but I believe a person has two whys. The first is why do you want to make health and fitness a lifestyle? Like, why are you a coach? Why? And get deep. And how you get deep is by continuing to ask yourself why. You might say, I want to be a health and fitness coach because I want to be a good role model to my kids. Why? Well, because my mom wasn't a mom that was really working out and didn't eat right, didn't cook always healthy foods. So I want to be that example to my kids. Why? Well, because now as an adult, I felt sluggish. And I felt like I didn't have the energy to get up and get workout. Like, just continue to ask yourself why until you're like, oh my gosh, now I know why this is so important to me to live a healthy lifestyle. I get it. And you need to share that story often, because that's where people are going to connect with your why. Okay, so that's the first why. The second why is with the business, okay? It's the business side of things. So why do you stick with the business through hard times? Why do you stick with the business through a move when your kids are up throwing up all night long and you're like, oh, I don't have the energy to do this the next day? Why do you not quit? Why? And again, you just ask yourself why over and over again until it's just so clear. Like, you don't want it to be vague. When it's vague on social media, people aren't going to connect with that. They want to know, like, they want the vulnerability coming through here. So for me, why I didn't ever quit, okay, let me flip the camera. I want you guys, I want to feel like I'm talking to somebody. Okay. Versus just talking to the board. Sorry, bright light. So for me, why I never quit with the business, and I've been in the business 4 years. I've had lots of ups and downs. I've had lots of goals that I've missed. I've had times where I was crying because my life felt so out of balance. And I was like, I know this is possible. How do I do this, right? So there's so many times I wanted to quit. And there's one time in particular that I almost did quit. And it was after I had my daughter Ruby. And it was in January, so she was like 9 months old. And it was the first time I was a mom. I was a new mom. I was trying to figure that whole thing out. I was working full time. And I felt like I was spinning my wheels in the business, to be completely honest. I didn't feel like I was getting traction. I didn't feel like I was growing. And my husband and I got in a pretty big fight. And he was just like, something has to change. And that's when I kept asking myself, like, why am I not giving up on this opportunity? Like, I had to ask myself, like, okay, Kelsey, you can't give up on coaching, but why? Why? And it was that little bit of hope that my life could be a little different. And I did not want to give up on that piece of hope. I was a nurse, as you know. I was working weekend option. I was working holidays and weekends. And growing up as a kid, my parents divorced. And my mom worked like 3 jobs. Always. Like she worked at the school. She worked at Quick Trip. And she worked with the school on the summers. She cleaned computers. And we had to go with her. I'm kidding you not. We would go to these schools and the air conditioner would be off and we would be there all day. So my mom was vacuuming out the computers, cleaning, taking them apart. And we didn't have any money. We had no money growing up. And my mom didn't tell us that over and over again, but I could tell. We had churches donating gift cards to Walmart to put food on our table. And so I seen my mom and I seen how hard she worked. I want a different life for my family. And I want to bring that hope to other people. And it's because I believe in Beachbody. It's because I believe in the coaching opportunity. It's because I believe in living a healthy lifestyle. I believe in all that. But I believe in not quitting because I want my family to have a different life. That's why. That's my why with the business. I want other people to have hope, to change their family tree. So as we conclude, I have my tears away. As we conclude, you have to be vulnerable with people. You have to let them in your life. And you have to take them on the journey because they need to develop their story. And as coaches, I believe we need 2 whys. A fitness why and a business why. And they can go hand in hand. I mean, of course, they can go hand in hand. They can hold hands. But if you're struggling with your why, just continue to ask yourself, well, why? Why do you want that? And why? And I will never forget that night that Dean and I had that conversation. I will never forget it. Because it was that moment that I drew a line in the sand and I said, I'm going to go back to my 12 critical core activities because this business is simple. It's simple. It's the 4 vital behaviors. Over and over and over. And if you want to go quicker, if you want to move faster, do more of those 4 vital behaviors. And let me give you a huge secret. It's more inviting. It's the scary thing. Okay? But I will never forget that night with Dean because that changed my business. It changed. I figured out why. Because we kept drilling with, well, why? Well, why? Well, why? Okay. That's all. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day.